what the yay say, can it with the say, yeah, I don't care what CC or E say.
Or he say or she say, money in a briefcase, nigga must be Philly cause I'm getting that cheese. Oh, that's a scummy bitch. Oh, I think that bitch is TK. Oh, she gon' learn today. I tell that bitch to do a three-way. If you feeling lucky, I might go in for the sweepstakes. Big nuggies in this blunt, like I'm smoking or in PJ. And then like I am Canelo, I'm a fucker in my PJs.
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Vontae the First, back again with another video, man. You guys already know we do that JJK every Thursday nights usually. You guys know when the chapter drop, y'all know I'm gonna be here. You guys already know. If you're new to the channel, now you know as well. And hopefully you guys can stick with the channel. You know, come with me every week to read JJK and some other stuff just to talk and join the Discord. All that stuff is down below in the description. Follow me on Twitter, join my Discord, comment down below how you felt about the chapter and my reaction, or just to chat it up, you feel me? But last chapter, Sukuna, he pretty much, yeah, he kind of just low diffed Yorozu. Honestly, damn near no diff Yorozu. We got a little sneak peek to the Heian era, a sneak peek, something that we've been waiting on for a while. We getting little sneak peeks. We went back then. Sukuna was having some kind of like festival or some shit, and then people were having to bring in shit for him and all this stuff. And Yorozu, she was it seems like she was like, I don't know, some kind of, I don't know what she was, but she had like a little servant there that was telling her, hey, go get dressed. Hey, like I said last week, that boy Gege, he listened to Kubo. He said, you know what, you're right, I'm about to draw the women a little bit more scrumptious. I mean, they always are scrumptious and delicioso. You already know that. But at the same time, he was like, you know what? I feel what you, I get what you mean, Kubo Sensei. I got you. So he did what he had to do. It was cheeks throughout the whole chapter. But more importantly, we seen that she got bodied back in the past by Udoame or Udaime, or however you want to pronounce her name or his name. And yeah, been in love with Sukuna since then, got fucked up back then, came back as a reincarnated sorcerer right now, got fucked up again, but she ends up giving Sukuna something before she died. I don't know what the hell she gave him. I don't know. This man's getting buffs and shit after doing missions and side quests and all this shit. And also, ultimately, my boy Megami Fushiguro is going deeper and deeper inside the darkness, inside of the abyss. Because Sumiki died. That's something that I forgot about. Like, obviously, I'm seeing Sumiki or Yorozu in Sumiki's body, but at the same time, that's not in my mind throughout the entire fight. Then I thought about it again. I was like, damn, she's dead. And I've seen people that was tripping about that because they felt that, like, you know, why would you give Yorozu a character that nobody gives a fuck about? Why would you give her, you know, or put her in Sumiki's body, and this is how Sumiki dies and all this stuff? And I can understand that, but Gege, he honestly don't give a fuck about our feelings, so it's kind of like, you know what I'm saying? We just got to see how things go down. So, with that being said, also, Sukuna beat Yorozu because of Maharaga. She tried to do this sphere domain expansion shit, and it didn't work out. Maharaga, he just punched through that, and yeah, she was done. So yeah, I'm excited to get into this next chapter, man. Chapter 220, we finally at 220. Feel me? Let's see what's going on. The chapter title is called Self-Cleansing and Self-Restraint. Huh, interesting. All right. So we're in a whole different chapter titles now. We went from Bath part, what was it, like 4 or 5 for Yorozu? Or at the end of that fight, now we're here. So let's see what's going on. All right, the prison realm. It confines the strongest, but is currently sleeping somewhere. Huh. Oh, okay. Well, interesting. We know that Chozo got the back of the prison realm. So, I don't know if that's what they're referring to. I don't know. But it's interesting that we're going back to the prison realm. We're getting close. I mean, we need Gojo right now. So, that nigga need to get out now. So, hey, you know. So, Eto, points 309, Suguru, current colony. So, okay. I don't know if I missed this detail, but Kenjaku, I don't remember them saying that. I don't remember him using Suguru's name as the, I mean, it makes sense, but I don't know if we're seeing this now because we didn't know that, or it's just refreshing us about him getting these points because of the shit he been doing, because he also was a player in his game, right? Because, you know, he's in the fucking colonies. Kogane, add a rule, prohibit the entry of new players into the Culling game. Rejected. It infringes on Rule 7. Can't let you do that. Rejected. It infringes Rule 7. Interesting. Interesting that... It's interesting. Because I was thinking about, that's something that's also been a topic too. My bad if I'm kind of rambling a lot and I'm not like throughout the... But you guys know it. We both here, all right? But it's interesting because he... The fact that he's not the game master is just really interesting. It's really interesting. Very interesting. Because he's getting rejected rules. Like, if you're the game master, I feel like if you were a participant as well, I think you can get some leeway. You're the game master. Like, you can do whatever the fuck you want, but he can't. I don't know if it's because it's Sugaru's body and Kenjaku, like, the brain is, like, actually the game master. I don't know if it's that. But even at that, I don't think that makes sense. So I don't know. Anyway, in order to suppress the outbreak of curses in Japan, Tengen had erected several purification barriers to support the efficiency, the effort of barrier techniques. All right, so stronger than regular barriers. Showing all these places. Among these there are four that are vital. All right, which ones? One that surrounds the Imperial Palace at its center. One around the Tomb of the Star under the Jujutsu High. This one was one candidate site when the capital was moved to Tokyo. So we kind of know that in a way. One in Kyoto around the Yamakuni Imperial Mausoleum. I'm not going to repeat these words. Anyway, and finally the one here dividing Japan into East and West. The the Hida Holy Mountain Purification Barrier. What the hell? That shit look crazy. The Culling Games uses a Brahmic barrier that was created using Tengen's purification barriers as its base. Stronger than purification barriers. The Culling Game has no true game master. That's something I was just thinking about right now. Like, okay, well, who is the game master then? Because if he can't do these things, if he can't change the rules, and you would think that Kenjaku's kind of like the game master in a way, or at least he has the privileges that the game master gives him, privileges that he can do certain shit, you know. But apparently there is no game master or no true game master. That's how he said. He said no true game master. So I don't know if there's like a pseudo, like a fake type. I don't know. If I had to choose one, it wouldn't be me or you. It would have to be Tengen. But of course, this was all by my own design. Interesting. If he deactivated these 4 barriers after the Shibuya incident, the Culling Game would have come to an end and all my plans would have gone up in smoke. Okay. What the hell is this ball thing right there that's like wrapped around a rope or like a gourd or something? However, that would have meant undoing 1,000 years of progress in this endless war against the curses along with barrier technique know-how. 1,000 years of progress in the endless war against curses. It would have meant countless human casualties, so instead Tengen decided to bet it all on them coming out victorious against me. As a result, that same Tengen is now in the palm of my hand. Yeah. As the original creator of this barrier, it should be no problem for Tengen to destroy it. Kogane, oh wow, he really got Tengen in the palm of his hands. That's so, I mean, that shit, like, the fact that, like, Kenjaku and Sukuna, like, both of them just have all these successes, you would think these niggas are the main protagonists of the story. Like, they're so, like, OP in every way possible, like, when it comes to power, intellect, knowledge, all that shit. It's just crazy. So Kogane added a new rule: prohibit the entry of new players into the Culling Game. Otherwise, I'll destroy the purification barrier and force the Culling Game to come to a close. Okay, so like an ultimatum, basically. But Rule 7, and then the Kogane is sweating, what are you playing at? I'm putting a bug into this game on purpose. This is really interesting. And that's how you know that the game is, it feel like this specific arc is going to come to an end relatively soon. Like, very, very soon. I don't know how many chapters, but really soon. Regardless of what you chose or what you choose, this game will no longer have any way to go on forever. Kogani, I know you'll choose the option that will sustain this game for as long as possible, so this rule will be approved. A player has added a new rule to the Culling games. Rule 13, entry of new players is closed from this moment onwards, November 18th, 29 o'clock, 2018. Add an additional rule. When all players other than Geto Suguru... Okay, add an additional rule. When all players other than Geto Suguru and Fushiguro Megami have died, the Culling game will come to an end. Do it or else. Wow. That's interesting. That's really interesting. Add another rule when all players other than Geto Suguru and Fushiguro. So the game gotta end. But in this situation, it's like, okay, these niggas, they have to die in order for... I don't know what's going to happen. A player has added a new rule to the Culling games. Rule 14. When all players other than Geto Suguru and Fushiguro Megami, why go about this in such a roundabout manner, have died, the Culling game... If what you need is for the Culling game to end, why didn't you just simply extinguish this purification barrier? If I did that, the testing ground for the great merger with you would also disappear. So yeah, Tengen, he's still, or she's, them, they, because they've been everybody, right? They are still sentient, you know? So that's interesting, because, okay. If I did that, the testing ground for the great merger with you would also disappear, And what the hell is this? Who is that? What is that? What is that? What the fuck is this? I don't know what the hell this is. I'll take this as a souvenir to Sukuna. That's fine with you, right? Yeah, it isn't needed to keep the purification barrier up. Wait. I'm getting so confused this chapter, goddammit. With this, if Kenjaku eradicates all the other players with the exception of Sukuna, he can end the Culling games. This is wee talking. That is most likely the condition for the merger with Tengen. Now things have become quite simple. There's no need to ponder about this and that Will's fighting. Okay, baby girl Maki's still here. She's, she good. She got out of the ice, right? Yeah, if we beat both Kenjaku and Sukuna, it'll be our victory. Or is it? I hope this is right now. Hopefully she good. Just like right now. It's not like before she ended up pulling up on Yuji and Sukuna. Easier said than done. It'd be about as hard as killing Gojo Satoru. That very same Gojo Satoru is going to make a comeback. My apologies. This is the best I could do with my reverse curse technique. No, this is plenty. I would have died instantly. Angel. Okay, so Angel's good, which I thought so. I'm like, damn, hell no. You didn't just make her splat on the building like, yeah, she's done. Because that would have been fucked up. And now I'd be like, come on now. We need Angel. So Gojo about to get out soon as hell. We started this chapter talking about the prison room. The side tag shit talked about the prison room. They're talking about Gojo right now, talking about a comeback. And we see Angel right here. And we see Kenjaku doing what he's about to do. And the game is about to end very soon. You got the whole shit with the merger with Tengen that's about to go down. Hopefully we see something by the end of this chapter. We go back to that. I feel like both them things going to happen at the same time. I mean, maybe, actually. I ain't going to lie. Okay. So she falls. She seems like she's cool. If not for a Maikon cushioning my fall. And Takaba too, I can't put my finger on it, but I have a feeling he played a huge role by staying by my side. I was talking about Takaba before. I was like, hey, Takaba, he gonna do some shit. He gonna Russian dance his way and do some shit, think it's funny, and it's gonna be good for them. Some shit, right? Sorry for being curt. But in order for us to be able to proceed with our plans going forward, I must confirm something. Kurusu-san is currently not in any condition to be able to participate in battle. All right, and we got Shoko back. You know what I'm saying? I've been wanting to see Shoko. Shoko is that one. I'll say I know a lot the misogyny thing with gay and all this stuff, but I will say amongst like most of the other women in the series, Shoko I feel like should have had more. I mean, she literally was Gojo and Geto's classmate, they best friend, you know. So I always feel like she should have had a lot more just because of that alone, and the fact that she like the only person that could really heal people like this, you know, using a reverse curse technique, like the only one that could really like be out here doing this shit. I mean, obviously Yuta, you know, Gojo, you know, but you get what I'm saying. She's the only one that really like that for her own technique, if that makes sense, versus them just being OP. Anyway, put simply, it's impossible. Wait, Angel, are you able to transfer into other human vessels like Sukuna? Put simply, it's impossible, okay? The reason why I and many other sorcerers from ancient times took Kenjaku up on his offer was precisely because none of us knew how to become cursed items after death. That fact remains true to this very day. However, the fallen, Sukuna, is different. After experiencing death once, he most likely stumbled on a way to split his soul as cursed items. This is so crazy. We're getting a little bit more of how he got to that, how, you know what I'm saying? We're getting a little more. In that case, yeah, my role ends once I dispel the seal on Gojo Satoru, which is fine, because, I mean, all we really need is to get that nigga out of here. Him, Yuta, and the gang, they going to go out there and fight Kenjaku and Sukuna, and that'll help them tremendously. They need the best player back on the court, goddammit. And Megami, question mark. Is that Hana talking? Megami, what would happen to him? I've always despised myself. I'm always on the lookout for how a guy is stronger than me are feeling. And kind of like the way you try to match the timing of a rhythm game. I shamelessly cough up words that would please them. I've always had a garbage talent like that. Usually I would get my shit kicked in by them after, but I deserved it. I was so terrified of Itadori that I would run away and leave everyone else behind. I was even more terrified of the Culling games, but even then, using my useless talent, I wiggled my way into being a lackey for the strong. Okay, we're getting some stuff from Amai, right? I wanted to change. I wanted to follow and fight alongside you, but I just didn't have the courage. Okay, he's talking to Yuji, though. I like that Yuji, he's getting to talk to somebody, because Yuji, he's going through a lot right now. He needs somebody, especially somebody around his age that he's familiar with, to talk to him, you feel me? Or maybe it's actually pride that I lack. Sorry, that's the end of my rambling. Anyways, I just wanted to apologize. To be honest, I don't know what kind of person you are. All I know is that what you've done and the result of those actions because of you. Kurusu was saved. Thanks. We haven't lost yet. Wait a minute. I've heard that Sukuna no longer dwells within you, so why are you still fighting? I'm not going to ask him why. I'll be like, how? That's why I want to know how. I mean, I know how, but I don't really know how. He a curse wound, but at the same time, we don't know exactly what. You know what I'm saying? What? Why is he different? We've been knowing this since chapter 1, episode 1. It doesn't change anything. We were never really working together in the first place. Airi-san said, that finger looks so gross, bro. Airi-san said, the current me is like a cursed item that was soaked in cursed energy known as Sukuna, so long as I can kill him. So as long as I can kill him. The current me is like a cursed item that was soaked in cursed energy. Interesting. Okay. So that's... Okay. I'll eat anything. Usually, I was about to say, usually looking different, but obviously because of the slits and stuff. I'm like, why he looking a little different? But it's kind of that. Okay, we got squad in here. Oh yeah, so we're really in the finale. I see Hikari, I think. I see what's the his friend Kirara. I see Miwa. I see Momo. Of course, Maki. Baby girl Maki. I see Wee. Yuta, Chozo, and I see Kashimo, and I don't know who that is. Is that Inumaki in the back? Like, way in the back? I have a few suggestions about how we can save Fushiguro. Same here. But, in the end, unless we're able to corner Sukuna and render him unfit for battle, those suggestions are mute. Yuji, take this. What's that? The back of the prison realm is Sakumo's research records about the soul that were entrusted to me. Okay. At least we got At least we got some more Yuki. Like cause I know the Yuki's. That's one thing that I would say that Gege dropped the ball with. But I am glad that you feel me. I'm glad that she can still provide something for at the very least. Cause if it just ended there, it's like, come on. I mean, it still sucked because she's not here and the way, but I still like that she's still able to provide something. We can use her knowledge for something, you know? So I rock with that. Who knows? Might come in handy. Thanks. It's okay. No, that's not it. About our siblings. It's fine. As long as they can go on living as a part of you. So is he just thinking like memory? Like, what is he saying? Physical? I don't know. Wait. I'll eat anything. I don't know if I'm being stupid right now, but did he eat them? Did he eat them? He's going to. Hold on. Because he said, no, that's not it. About our siblings. It's fine as long as they can go on living as a part of you. So did he eat them? Did he eat them? Am I being stupid right now? Did he eat them? I will nurture them. Strong and clever allies. Gojo. Nobody will ever need to be alone again. Truth is, hell would freeze over before I would fall in love with one of you two. Oh, it's Shoko. Okay, it's her. Damn. I was there, wasn't I? So what do you mean alone, you idiot? There's swarms of them. Monsters just waiting for your return. Yeah, everybody's here. Everybody's here. You see Takaba, and yeah, that was Inumaki with his one arm and shit. Little panda, what the hell he gonna do? Come back already, Gojo. Comrades waiting just beyond the gate. Whoo! See, here's the thing about Gege Akutame, right? He's always been a fast-paced mangaka, majorly because like fights. You can pretty much wrap up shit quick with that without dialogue. I mean, he has dialogue with him, but you get what I mean, right? He's always been fast-paced. I know people was always worried about him saying that he was going to end it within 2 years when he did that interview in 2021, and then now when he says he's going to end it in 2023, a few months ago when he said that. I wasn't as worried as a lot of other people. I know a lot of people was like, man, I don't know if he can. I think he can. Of course, there's still certain things that he needs to touch base on. This chapter, though, he touched base on a lot of little things, or at least hinted at a lot of little things that I'm going to have to reread and converse with other people about because, look, this video is over 20 minutes. It's a long video. So, it was definitely a lot of shit in this chapter. This was a really good chapter because we're setting up for the finale. The Culling game is pretty much damn near coming to an end. Then again, I mean, because we got the whole Megami and Geto situation about like them dying, exclude everybody else, yada yada yada. Culling game ends. The merger is about to happen right now with Tengen and Kinjaku to that whatever the fuck that was. That I mean, because I know they talk about the barrier. Was that like old ass person right there, or whatever, like cursed looking thing? Was that like I don't know what the hell that is. Is that like Tengen, like an old I don't know. I don't fucking know. Like an old shell of I don't know what the fuck I'm trying to say. They called it. They referred to it as like a souvenir for Sukuna, right? So I don't know what they're talking about. But so yeah, we got that. Getting Gojo out of the prison realm. So that seems like that's about to come up right now. Everybody's here, so we got the whole squad here. We got everybody here to fight. So that's what's up. It's a lot of shit going on. It's a lot of shit going on. For real, for real. Shoko, I'm liking seeing dialogue from her. I was just talking about her early on in the chapter, talking about like I need more from her. I always wanted more from her. Usually, did he eat his? Am I tweaking? Did he? Because the way that they said it like that, because he said I'll eat anything, and then after that conversation with Amai, he was talking to Chozo. He said, "Oh, don't worry about our siblings. They with you now." What do you mean by that? Did he eat them? Did he eat them? Am I tripping? I don't know. But that'll be pretty dope though. That's pretty dope. That's pretty dope. But yeah. Oh, and also Tsukumo, she you know, from her research, they're gonna use her to shit for. This shit's gonna be fire. It's gonna be fire seeing Gojo come out too, because I see all these people fighting and shit, and we're like, oh, we're struggling. Fuck, we need to get him out of here. Get him out of here. Do some more teamwork and get the dub. Ultimately, get the dub. So I'm excited, man. I'm excited. I don't really got nothing else to say. This is a dope chapter. Yeah, let me know how you guys feel down below about this chapter, man. This is dope. But like I had to say at the end of every video, I hope you guys all have a good one. Please like, comment, subscribe, share the video if you rock with me. And hope you guys all have a good one. So please stay safe, stay healthy, stay clean. See you guys all in the next video, and peace.